Welcome to Place Held Studios, the place where unqualified people claim to be professionals because they hyperfixated on something for a week. Today, we are making a game in an engine made for children, Scratch. But this time, we don't have any money, so we're resorting to child labor. I'm one of those children, and they wanted to squeeze more money out of me by making me do this voiceover. Aside from being lead douchebag on the production side of things, I'm programming this entire game, and since that's so easy and doesn't require years of hard work, I made all of this in 15 minutes while getting beaten repeatedly with a wet fish. And since I need more time for this video, I'm going to explain what I did in a way that will be entertaining enough to get me dinner tonight. Or not, and I'll go back to the timeout hole for a month. First of all, the player moves. So surprising, right? Well, they don't actually move as much as you think. When they get this far from the center of the screen, the game moves the map according to the additive inverse of the player's velocity. How does this not completely ruin the collision detection? I don't know, they didn't pay me to figure that out. Nor did they pay me for anything else. What about that wonderful sword that didn't take me 3 hours to figure out, you may be asking because you're so jealous of my superior intellect and critical thinking and reasoning skills? Well, I just moved the sword by the difference between its desired position and its own, divided by a dampening number. This took me so long to figure out because I can't understand basic subtraction because I graduated from Alabama State. The rotation of the sword is much, much easier for my stupid mind to figure out. Just point up or down based on the y velocity and then point a tiny bit more towards the x velocity. I'm lazy, so you can jump twice midair. This is because you have two jumps and they reset whenever you touch the ground, but you won't lose a jump when you fall off of a platform, so you have an infinite coyote jump. I would fix it, but my friend said that it was awesome, so I kept it in out of respect and my opinion. Also, the double jump refreshes when you bounce on an enemy. Oh, enemies. These took me so long and I refuse to fix the collision, no matter how scared I am of the torture room. Basically, the enemies move with the camera and then they move on their own and then they sense for the player to touch them and then they remove the health. Speaking of health, the health bar does the Alabama State thing to smooth. Oh no, this video isn't long enough. I haven't eaten in months. I can't go back to the timeout hole. If only somebody could finish the art for the game. I sure wonder who could do that so that I can finally add